As someone who likes to make his own music videos, I'm also a big fan of fan edits. Living in a large town adjacent to a major university made us ripe for studio test screenings. Seeing the original version of The Omen of Gregory Peck subjected us to a scene that was later readjusted before the film was released. Now, I love editing. Taking material and reconstructing it into something that never existed before, that's a lot of power. I've actually been doing it since childhood, matching sprocket holes and using Scotch tape on all my movie toys. Professionally, I went from one of those to one of these, eventually expanding to nonlinear video into the ones and zeros that we all use today. Back in the 1980s, when Francis Ford Coppola took over the Hollywood Theater Studios to expand American zoetrope, just a few blocks away from the new location of our film school, it was in that building, during an interview with Michael Kahn, Steven Spielberg's editor, where he made me aware of a redundant cut he was forced to make in Raiders of the Lost Ark that I can never unsee, and it really informs my work to this day. But I digress. Back to the other me. At the opening celebrations, he talked about how his buddy George Lucas had just installed a new form of digital post-production called Editroid. This was the beginning of the democratization of film. By that he meant more studio tools were going to be put in the hands of the filmmaker. When they remade the film using the original script, that scene was shot the way it was written. But it wasn't as effective. So, I wanted to try a little experiment. Now, the original footage is unavailable, so I had to use my imagination. Now, the music from that scene is on the soundtrack, and I wanted to see what it looked like. So, here we go. Okay, now let's go in the opposite direction. When you think of the movie Psycho, what scene comes to mind? Of course. So, when it was remade shot for shot, I was very, very, very interested in how that scene was going to turn out, and it turned out boring. I wondered why. Okay, so the scene wasn't as effective because of familiarity. Also, there was a lot of distracting visuals that just didn't really make any sense, so I thought I'd make it scary again.
It was the knife that, a moment later, cut off her scream and her head. Charming. Doris Day should do it as a musical.
Okay, I don't have tracking software and I'm not ILM yet, but you get the point. Basically what I did was take out one shot, remove the subliminals, resync the music and sound effects, and end the scene like it was in the book. Anyway, now I want to get to the real reason I made this video. Alien is a film that means a lot to me. An awful lot of Jerry Goldsmith's score was not used in the film, and I wanted to see what it sounded like along with the footage. I tried to put it all together. With the help of the Alien quadrilogy and Jerry Goldsmith's entire score, I tried to put something together, so that's the reason I got into this. Unfortunately, due to reasons, even though I do this for the love of it and I'm not monetized, I'm being blocked, showcasing a movie I've had a peripheral connection to since Dan and Ronnie wrote it. Maybe after 12 years on YouTube, I'm finally going to start that Patreon page. Well, I hope you got something out of all of that. Thank you for watching. Excelsior! And keep it surreal. What do you say?